I can't do a thing in my hair. I don't know why. All right, this is George Senda, the one, the only, the official, the authentic, the real, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy commentators from YouTube, imposters, trolls, or teeny weeny trolls with big trucks and teeny weenies. And I want to read you an email here. This is from Mr. Teeny Weenie himself. Mr. Teeny Weenie Vending. I am watching your live stream right now. You're talking about me. Ha 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 ha. Look here. Look, listen, old man. Man up and call me. You punk bitch. You hit women. Now do you do an interview with me to defend yourself. I'm giving you an opportunity to set it all straight. A 15-minute recorded interview with this could fix this for you. Well, I don't do interviews with trolls. And now here's Kathy. Kathy.
Yes, I'm
Now,
here.
what do you say to that? How often do we see each other right now? Your words, not mine.
Oh, about what, once a month?
And do I hit you, beat you, or otherwise accost you in any threatening manner, any way when we see each other?
No.
And how do we see each other? Do the auspices of Patty, because he also called Patty a bitch. I bet that bitch Patty called me. Patty didn't call him. I was feeding Talkie and Tiny, and then, or Talkie, Tiny, Talkie wasn't there. Went to the post office. My package that still hasn't arrived in the right place. And then went to Safeway. And I didn't have my iPad with me. I had nobody call this person. He showed up in my house. He was driving his green GM truck and was stalking me. So, and when we went to court together, when we went to court in Pittsburgh, and Patty was in court, I asked Patty about this. Did the judge ask you the questions that I'm asking you? Whether I'd been to your apartment, whether I'd bothered you, molested you, hit you, threatened you, stalked you, or any of that stuff. And you said no to all the above, right?
Yes.
And I'd never been in your apartment at that time. And that was like 2 years ago in September. We had a problem that I caused, and I apologize for it. We made up. But
Yes.
it had nothing to do with battering, hitting, punching, anything. I don't do that to you. So I just want people to hear it from your words, and you've said this repeatedly, and these people won't drop it. I'm sick and tired of it. Now, on to the Burgh boxing. I'm still waiting. My hair is going crazy here. I look like... Hold on. So this came today at the door, and I thanked them for this. The drain flies are back, so now I have more fly paper. Thank you, whoever said this. And the person that called him, that person told me that he hung up on her. So, but, you know, this guy is nuts. They think I'm doing something to someone I don't even see. I have seen Kathy last week get the computer, and on the first of the month, and I think I saw her one time. She came over and was worried about me. I didn't call her all night and woke me up at 8:45 in the morning out of sound sleep, and then didn't sleep right for 4 days. And also, when I go out to feed the cats, I'm gasping affair, wheezing, coughing, can't breathe, can't walk, can't breathe worse than George Floyd, except he's dead. He can't breathe worse than any of us. And I barely make it to cat feeding and back because I can't get air in my lungs. I'm so congested. But yeah, I'm going to go up there with a broken cane, can't breathe, coughing my guts out, coughing up mucus. Oh, when I get the energy, I might hit you with my cane. Hold on. Let me hold on to the cane for a minute. Let me hold on to the wall while I grab the wall and go. Sound like something of a bad monster movie in the 50s. But these people are being ridiculous. I've known this woman for 42 years. I love her very much. And we've had our issues, and we've had bumps in the road, but we're still together. They need to knock it the hell off. All right, what do you say, Kathy?
I agree with what you're saying. Everything you're saying is true.
And I have helped you get 9 cars. I helped you get a computer last week. I've helped you pay for car repairs. I've helped you with food. I've helped you with all kinds of stuff over the last 42 years. And I helped get your 2 current cats. And I gave you my beloved Boop, whom I miss very much. And you miss Boop very much. And you're going to come over and help me clean my apartment one of these years. And I'm having trouble just talking. I'm having trouble breathing because I have a sinus infection I can't get rid of. And when I leave Martinez, I got to the other Safeway, the one close to downtown. I was breathing fine until I got about 3 blocks close to the house. Then it started gasping. There's something other than grass that I'm allergic to. So anyway. So what'd you buy from the store?
Well, I bought Italian sausage to go with my spaghetti I'm gonna make tonight, and I bought 6-pack of Sprite, and I bought I bought the shirt I told you about.
Yeah, I know. Wish you'd bought one for me.
Honey, it was a 3X.
I wear a 3X.
No.
Oh. Well, anyway.
Well, I think it would have been really, really tight on you.
Well, anyway, when I come over Thursday, I will bring you $20 for your birthday cake. All right? By the way, I using my food stamp card, all I had to spend was $9 of my money, so it was really nice. I bought apple cider vinegar. I got hundreds of flies in here, but it's not as much as the last time, but I got to kill these things off. But, you know, this guy, to say he's recording all my calls and he's going to publish them on Facebook and Twitter, that's illegal under California law. The guy doesn't realize that. And I said nothing derogatory or mean or anything. I just said, you know, we need to get rid of the car so Kathy has another car. She doesn't have to spend 4 hours in 100-degree heat going to Walmart or Safeway. That's why I want her to have the car, and she only drives me around about 2% of the time to go to doctor's visits and go shopping. And there are times before the Rona that we went out to eat or we went out to go have fun. And there's not a lot of fun right now. So these idiots who think they know us, they've never met us, they've never talked to us, they've never interacted with us, but they think I know our lives. They're morons. And Kathy has said in her experience, what about guys with big trucks? What do they not have? They have, yeah. Well, I call it teeny weenies, the teeny weenie syndrome. They have macho trucks and they're not macho where it counts, right?
Right.
And Kathy complained to me, she would go on dates and the guys would turn to octopuses. They'd be grabbing her boobs and her ass and everything else. And they didn't want her for her. They wanted to have sex with her. That's why she stopped dating. And I remember when she was so pretty in this blue coat she had, and she looked nice, and she's let herself go. And one of these days, when I have spare money, I will get her a permanent and get her some nice clothes, and I'll get a nice suit, and we'll go out to eat. We'll go out and have a nice time. And I'll have a decent phone that doesn't do feedback. Oh, by the way, T-Mobile's phone system went to hell today. So, all right, anything else going on?
Not really.
Well, you heard it from Kathy. Now, how many times does she have to say it before it sinks into you morons that I cannot do anything to my girlfriend when she's 15 miles away and I never see her? I miss my girlfriend very much. She misses me, and I miss the 2 little scared kitties who hide under the bed all the time. Caesar and Cleo. They're very cute, but I think they're frightened of men because they were abused before Kathy got them. We rescued them from abuse. They were being abused by dogs and children, and maybe the woman's on drugs. I don't know. But it took 8 months, right, for them to warm up to you and stop hiding?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to let you go. By the way, when you see me the next time, it's haircut time. All right, I love you. I'll see you Thursday. Bye.
Okay.
Well, there's Kathy. From the horse's mouth, so to speak. So don't give me any grief that I'm a batterer or some other garbage like that. I've been saying that for years. I don't hit my girlfriend. And I'm not going on some troll podcast, a teeny weeny hour of no power. Or would that be the teeny weeny minute? Because that's all it would take was 1 minute and then it'll be over. I'm sick and tired of the constant character assassination, lies, slander, libel that come out of these people. From the Belgab, Elgab, and the Jason Cowan legion of scum. I'm not doing anything to anybody, just trying to get my poor girlfriend to sell her car so she can get a better car. And when you do this in stock, you're senior abusing both of us. You would be ashamed of yourself. You have no shame. You have no morals. You have no moral center. You have no moral fiber. You have no decency. You have no empathy. You're sociopaths or psychopaths or both. And I have no hair that will stand. This is driving me crazy. And by the way, someone said they were worried about me. I look like hell. I hadn't slept all night because I'm coughing up mucus all the time, and I'm gasping for air, and I'm wheezing in and out. That's why I look like crap. I'm still tired. I'm going to go back to bed after this. But the minute I go outside, I start gasping. And the minute I get on the bus or the car and leave Martinez, we get out of this immediate area, I'm breathing normally. It drives me crazy. Cats are fine. Hello, Tiger Kitty. I'll have to feed the Orangey in the morning because by the time I woke up, it's too late to feed them. The raccoons are out. I did feed Mama Cat, Kitten, and Fluffy ate downstairs. And little girl was sniffing Mama Cat's tail. I am so glad we don't do that. Hi, Charlie. How you doing? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Hello, Linda. How you doing? Sniff, sniff, sniff. And for the record, I am drinking, where is it? Peach Snapple, nothing else, no additives, no alcoholic beverages. That's another bunch of BS. Oh, you're drinking booze. So, Talkie was not there this morning, and my 4 packages say they've been delivered, but it says they've been delivered to Concord. And I got a mail of money order out tonight, and start throwing out the multiple bins of recycling. And it said Friday, natural disaster or other event delayed your package in Concord, but the address is Martinez. Why is my stuff going to Concord? I do not understand this. So I'm buying something with someone, and I got to send them a money order. They're going to ship it to me. But I don't understand why they would send it to the post office in Concord. I don't know which post office, so I got to get a hold of the carrier supervisor tomorrow if my packages from Amazon aren't here. I didn't even send here because with our running around with Kathy and the computer and Patty, I wasn't sure if I was going to be home or not. And I didn't want someone to steal the thing. So, excuse me, that's what's going on. I can barely get up to go to the bathroom. I get up and I start the exertion of going to the bathroom. I start coughing and gasping for air. It's ridiculous. Well, I look better than I did, but I can't do a thing in my hair, and I just washed it. I took a shower after my live video and collapsed into bed. So, and my game position got attacked by 2 guys, 2 bullies. Level 3 troops. I'm level 2. So, and I watched a little bit of Hustle before I went to sleep. Great program, we've never seen it. And it's really hot in here. It is, I don't know, it's weird. It's 78, but it feels like 85. There's no air circulation. If I turn off the fan, then you won't hear. If I turn it on, you won't hear me. And Larry Kudlow completely ignored today any discussion of stimulus checks for the people. I wish Trump would fire him. All they're talking about is payroll, giving people money to go back to work, but the people that aren't working, the people that are disabled, blind. Oh, and Governor Newsom says he won't make cuts to the disabled, blind, elderly in California, and yet he's talking about some other program to give money, and yet the state has a budget for shortfall. I'm going, where are you going to get all this money? You're expecting to get it from Trump? I don't think so. Trump don't like you. So they spend money like drunken sailors in the California legislature, and then when they run into money problems, they still come up with programs to hand out money to people. Oh yeah, that was the latest thing. Now they want to guarantee housing for everybody. And they want to have a task force, and they're going to fund so the homeless have homes. But a lot of the homeless don't want homes. They want to live out in the streets. They want to live because they don't want the regimentation. They don't want to follow rules. They don't want someone telling them where to live, how to live, like they do on housing, like they do in Section 8. It's the ultimate, you can't tell me what to do with my life. Go away. And it strings are attached when you accept help from the government. Yeah, I think I'm losing weight because my shorts keep falling down. I put 3 cups of Meow Mix and threw out the cat box litter and went to the end of the balcony, and the shorts started going droop, and I went, oh God. So I think I've lost weight. I've been eating because I just haven't felt like eating. I've been eating, and I haven't had much to eat. I had kidney beans and potatoes this morning for breakfast. And the last of the kidney beans is, no, there's still 2 more cans of kidney beans. I'm sick of kidney beans. What is with my hair tonight? So, all I want to do with my life, get my apartment cleaned up, get her another car, go take a trip, maybe take her to the Grand Canyon. I can remember to give that to her. I was going to give her candy and stuff. You know, this guy with the truck, he showed up with a friend of his to look at the truck that he wasn't going to look at the car that he wasn't going to look at in the first place. And thank God I didn't get in the truck. He probably would have got up to about 80 and pushed me out of the truck, and I would have died. Mr. Troll, this is your punishment for beating women. Yeah, I'm beating women. That's why I went to Benicia in 92-degree heat to get her a computer. That's why I helped Kathy get 7 Priuses, because I love beating her every time she gets a Prius. Come on. And then you can record everything I say and edit it to make it sound like I never said it. Or make things sound like they're things that I never said, I mean. This is ridiculous. It's too hot here. I gotta turn the fan on. Ugh. And another thing hasn't come in that I'm waiting for, too, to help me breathe a little better. Okay, bye, Tiger Kitty. Don't step in the dog poo. So, you know, it's dark. You might step in that dog poo, you know. It's fuzzy. Fuzzy. And this evening, when I went to sleep, little girl was on the bed, and she came over and lied right next to me and meowed at me and wanted petting. She's being a big baby. Yes. Fuzzy used to wiggle all the time in my arm. She didn't do that anymore, mostly. Okay. All right, I don't have much else to say, but I want to put it on the record once again. These people need to leave both of us alone. Kathy's 64, I'm 68. They're abusing two old seniors who are poor, and that doesn't say much for these people. We're not hurting anybody. If I stopped doing videos today, I wouldn't be hurting anybody. Except maybe my wallet. In the very long run. And, you know, by the way, you can donate to this channel by giving money to me at PayPal at falky2013 at gmail.com or Super Chat. And every month when it gets to about 120 bucks, they send me a check. This troll. I can't say his name, but he drives a green General Motors product truck. I'll use generic term. And he took his name into one word, and supposedly there's a gamer with the same name who gets criticized for sitting and making money with online gaming. So donate to Super Chat, please. Any money I get in Super Chat, a third of it will stay in the bank, a third of it will go for me, and a third of it will go for channel improvements, and a third of it will go to the car fund. And it's not a lot. Okay, whoops. Still haven't got my glasses. But what, you gotta be, you're beyond despicable when you say you're gonna buy a car and then you want to look at the car and your friend's gonna help you put the battery in, and you make me waste days getting ready to call him up, arrange for a meeting, give him my address, and then he's not really buying the car. No, it's my channel. There's no new channel. That's my PayPal address for donation to PayPal, because Super Chat takes up 30%. PayPal, and if you do it friends and family, PayPal takes up nothing. If you don't, it's 18%. Skimmed off the top. I send 20 bucks periodically to Lisa of Sheba, Muffy, and etc. to help her with her wonderful cat Sheba and Muffy. I would send more if I had more money. But I would like to get a GoPro. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. I would like to get the dongle for the Prius. We'll get the next one. I would like the Carly to diagnose the next one. We're going to hire someone for $100 or $200 to examine the car thoroughly. I don't want any problems with the next car. And then I'd start saving up my own car. Now, if I'd won the lotto, and by the way, the lotto is pitiful now. The Super Lotto is 10 million, and the Powerball and the Mega Millions are about 20 million. So it's not even worth the playing right now. Kathy's car is not working. It needs to be sold, and we have it. There's a grant to give us $5,000 toward a 2012 or better Prius, and we have to put down $1,000. And because of the trolls, every offer that I've received on this car has been from a Belgab, Elgab, or Jason Callan troll. They're not legitimate offers to buy the car. And I've asked people for donations to help me with cat food, and I've got that covered. But I would love to have a GoPro 8. I would like to have a better computer, because eventually I've got it bookmarked on Amazon for a new hard drive. It needs a new hard drive. It's going to die eventually. I got the other 2008 sitting here. Yeah, trolls. Evil people. They've called up Kathy in the middle of the night, asked her about the car at 3 in the morning. They've stopped that now, but they're sabotaging our efforts to sell our 2007 Prius. And this guy showed up here today and waited around the corner. Oh, I can see the playground, the basketball. Well, come here and get me. I'm waiting in front of the building. And he waited about 20 minutes before he came roaring around the corner and then turned left on the Mellow Street to go back to Highway 4, to go back to wherever he came from. No, because I was sitting under a nice shady tree talking to either Kathy or Patty or somebody else, Mike, I don't remember right now. And suddenly I see this green truck. And he said, I have a green General Motors product truck. And if I was 50 or 60, I'm across the length of the courtyard to the curb, so I really wouldn't have gotten a clear picture. I would have been standing on the curb to get him. But that is stalking. If you show up saying you're going to buy a car and your whole purpose is to eat, and he said 3 times on the phone to me, why do you beat Kathy? Why do you beat Kathy? Why do you beat Kathy? Now, what am I supposed to think of that? I could use the A word, and that's not apple, it's not asparagus, it's not Alzheimer's, it's not alphabet, it's not Alabama. But he literally went, next door is the rectory for the church up the street and the church school playground, and then Susanna Park. And he was parked just out of sight. And I said, I don't see any green vehicle. What kind of green vehicle? Oh, it's a truck. Well, come over. I'm waiting for you to come pick me up. Well, my friend, suddenly he wanted his friend with him, that wasn't in the equation before. His friend was to swap out the battery and put a refurbished battery in. He had no intention to buy the car, but nobody in their right mind calls you up and asks if you're beating your girlfriend, except someone who's sick. I love Kathy very much. We met each other and we fell in love within a week 42 years ago. This year will be 43 years we've known each other. And it sucks because I don't know what's going to happen to Halloween. If we can go out or if we have to stay home and there's nothing going on. But if we don't get a car, we won't be going out on Halloween because there's no way to get home. Because the buses stop at 8:15. Actually, the bus that would go up there to the one Halloween house we go to every year stops at 6 o'clock. I would have taken pictures of his truck and reported to the police if I could have had his license. But I was sitting down enjoying the shade. The tree is gotten huge. The branches have gotten huge. They're almost on the ground. And I hear this truck roaring down the street, and I went, what the hell? And I see this green truck. It was his truck. And then he calls Patty the B word, and then he calls the person who called him the B word, and then he calls me the B word. He's got a little gender confusion. Maybe he needs to talk to the Supreme Court, who voted the discrimination to not have gays or lesbians or transsexuals working for you. So this guy doesn't know what sex we are. I think he needs to talk to a lesbian, gay, transsexual rights group, and they can maybe Lucy, explain to me the difference. Here's the flypaper. I'll put that up later when I've had some more rest. I didn't really get much sleep, about 2 hours. Yeah, I walk to, you gotta understand something, Tiger Kitty. Kathy went to the store today. She goes out in front of her building. She gets on the bus. It takes 30 to 40 minutes to get to the store, and it gets hot. It was in the 80s. It was very overcast here and muggy. It was just enough to make you start sweating and feeling comfortable, but not enough to roast you. Then she waits in line at Walmart. Safeway don't have to wait in line, but if she goes to Walmart to buy stuff, she has to wait in line. And last time we went there were 60 people in line. They'll let you in one and two at a time, like animals in the ark. Then she gets done. Then she goes stand out in the heat and wait another 40 minutes. The bus only runs for every 40 minutes or 45 minutes where she lives. And take the bus home, and that takes 20 to 40 minutes. It's not a matter of walking, and she has a bad back. When I go take the bus, I'm luckier. The buses run every 40 minutes, but they run frequently, and there's multiple bus lines. She's only got one bus line she can take to go anywhere, to go to Bart, to come see me, and then she's got to take a second bus, and then take two buses to go home. This is why we want the car. And when I have my colonoscopy and my CT scan of my brain, I'm going to have to probably reschedule that again. She has to be there with the car because they won't let me leave if I'm sedated. And they're checking me out to make sure I don't have prostate cancer like my dad had. So, but, she wants to get out of the house. People are driving on Highway 4 now where 2 weeks ago was empty. Because people are going stir crazy being locked up. Well, I had made a mistake. I didn't realize it was being able to be seen. My phone number was on front of my Mac and a post-it note. I'm going to change it next month, and I'm going to change the phone number on the second phone. But they published Kathy's home phone, her home address, her cell phone, and her former phone on LGAB. It was taken down, but that's called identity theft. For someone who's never done anything to them, she's not on any social media except my videos. She doesn't have an email account that works. I gotta fix that because there's some things we need to do email with. You fill out forms, they want your email for the state, the government, whatever. But these people don't like, one, that I'm their fat. They don't like I'm overweight. They don't like that I'm honest at supplemental security income. They don't like the fact that I'm a Trump Republican, although I'm not very happy with President Trump. It keeps coming up with payroll credits and pay you money to go out to restaurants. And now we have multiple states having spikes. Oh, and they've tested the Black Lives protesters in Minnesota, and guess what? They're all getting the coronavirus because they went out with masks. And I read a thing today, there's 160 companies working the vaccine. They came out one story in Fox today. The first vaccine may not do much. It may give you limited protection because it's not a full anti-coronavirus vaccine. I mean, what the hell is with that? I want something that will kill the damn thing. Because with my asthma, I had my friend Paul said, if you get that, you're dead. Because you shouldn't even go outside. Excuse me. That's what I do. I cough and gasp and wheeze and cough up stuff and can't breathe, and it's so much fun. And then I got to deal with the evil ones. Yeah, I got enough mask. I'm still using this guy. And other mask. And I got a plastic mask. I got it around here somewhere. This thing to cover my face. Actually, this works better than the other ones. But it fogs up. I had the money to get a catcher's mask. Wear that. You didn't say what kind of mask you wanted me to wear. And it was N95 mask. Guy did a video. He said it was really hard to breathe through. You're out! Or wear an umpire's mask or something. Umpire's hat. But I want to live my life and just, have fun. Love my kitties, love my girlfriend. Go out, do stuff. If I ever did win the lotto, Zoe would get money. Tiger King would get money. Everybody would get money. It wouldn't be $10,000, but I'd probably give everybody $500. Because it was a small amount. I couldn't give everybody a big amount. And definitely move to the desert. And maybe buy 702-685-2177 from the phone company. That's my number for my radio show. You need it for supplies. You need it for, oh God, I've got too many cats in my brain. Marty, I make the offer because you're my friend and you've helped me out. And you've made masks and cute stuff. And I promised to pay you for this, for you made me these masks and you had to go out and buy stuff. I gotta give you money. Don't argue with me, woman. You're not nice. I feel guilty. You spend money you can't. You're on disability too. Yeah, Marty can have the job of he can inspect tunnels. The tunnel inspector. Marty the cat who inspects the cat tunnels before they send out to the cat stores. Well, I have to make the offer because that's what friends do. That's what people you care for do for each other. Maybe Marty could become the first cat dealer in Las Vegas. No, all in. They got a cat. They made an attorney. He was a beautiful cat in the law office in Brazil, in Brasilia or Sao Paulo. And people complained there was this cat in the law office. They made him an official attorney. He's got an ID badge and everything. He's an attorney. Very cute. Super Chat pays once a month, so that's why it would be nice to have a Super Chat donation. If I had a GoPro, and there's Fuzzy sneezing, I gotta take my cats to vet. Another thing I need money for. Pay down my credit card to zero, take the cats to vet. Oh, poor Marty. Is he okay? I love Marty. So pretty and cute, and he's so sweet. He's okay, I hope. Marty's a beautiful white kitty that she got from the pound. Here comes the other cat in my life, Mr. Fluffy. Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Hello, H. Fluffington the third. Hello, Mr. Hello, Fluffy. Baby boy. Mr. Fluffy. Lovely boy. Yeah, lovely baby boy. Lovely boy. Number one boy in the world, yes. By the way, Kathy says she doesn't trust anybody who doesn't like animals or cats. So I'm very glad he's okay. Well, folks, I'm getting winded. I think I'm going to end this one. I'll be back tomorrow when I figure out where my packages have gone to with the natural disaster we have. A lot of businesses have Black Lives Matters, and if you look up all lives matter, it directs you automatically to Black Lives Matter. What happened to everybody's life should matter? Yes, if my packages come tomorrow, otherwise I have to get all this recycling done. I have to put up the fly paper. I have to breathe. And I do need to do one load laundry. And the stuff is piled up like Close Encounters of the Third Kind in front of my television now. Because I was looking for something I couldn't find. And the bulb in my mother's lamp that my mother had broke. And the Honeywell air machine is behind it. I finally made a path to it. But I had to pile his laundry up when my bed got wet. And it all has to be washed. I'm waiting for Patty to get over here after the first and help me wash the laundry at the laundromat, because it's too big. These things are too big for the washer here. All right, I'm really still tired, so I'm going to end this one. Thank you for coming in, people. You have a great night. Zoa, take care of Marty. It would be a... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Fluffy is jumping on Fuzzy's cat house. A first. He did that because she was lying in the hallway in his way, but he jumped on her cat house. He's never done that before, on her little cat perch. She loves that cat. When I feed her, I go to your house. She knows go to your house, and she eats your cat food. So, yeah, I'm starting to have trouble breathing, so I'm gonna go. I gotta find the inhaler. I don't know where that is either. Excuse me. Did I put it in here? Yeah, I did. Okay. I hate being asthmatic. Maybe I get shove it down there and have it like every time I hear breath, it would just put out a mist. Okay, that's it. No, it's not the stress. Look, last night, Pretty Gray came to the door, and I went to the screen door and immediately started gasping for air. Something out there I'm allergic to other than grass, but I have no idea what it is. Excuse me. And I spent the rest of the night being unable to breathe until about 8 o'clock this morning, when I took a hot shower and then put straight Morton salt into the cup, into the squeeze bottle, and ran it up my nose. And one site with how to kill sinus infections says put baking soda in. I did it, and that seemed to have made a difference, although I have no idea why. I wonder if I put apple cider vinegar up my nose, or would that hurt? I'm desperate. There's all kinds of pollinating trees around here. There's apple blossom, there's cherry blossom, there's something that looks like pods from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. There's plum trees, there's lemon trees, there's orange trees. But something other than grass is making me sick. It's making my neighbors sick too. And I take this stuff every day. Allegra, 180 milligrams. Normally it stops the allergy, but it's not doing much this year. We've had so much high wind and heat here that the pollen is going crazy. And I touched the spider web that came down when chemtrails were in Oakland, and I got pneumonia and got deathly ill for a year. It looked like spider webs, and I touched it and dissolved in my hand. That was on a Friday, and Monday I had 104 fever. So I'm firmly convinced that there are chemtrails out there. I've seen them. The skies over Lake Merritt were crisscrossed like a checkerboard. Yeah, stress is getting to me, because I shouldn't be having any stress right now other than sell Kathy's car. Get her a new car. Take part of the money as my cat food fund, so I can get caught up for 2 months worth of cat food, so I don't keep charging money on my my Amazon card for cat food. Okay, have a good night, people. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. This is George Senda, the one and only, the guy from Pittsburgh, and you heard from Kathy, the one and only girl from Berkeley, California, which is where she was born. And if I ever do the lotto, I may hog tie her and take her to my complex and say, woman, you're living with me, but you can live in the guest house 20 acres away. That way we're not living exactly together, but I wouldn't hear her music, she wouldn't hear my music, I wouldn't hear her TV, she wouldn't hear my TV. I wouldn't hear her yell and scream at the Pokemon, you bastard, you the... But we'd be together, although she hates the idea of moving out of the Bay Area. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And I was kidding about that, but I would like to have her live with me instead of being far away. I'm lonely. I was telling Paul, all my friends have died. There's no one to talk to, except people on the internet. It's sad. Okay, that's it for this one. Bye-bye. Have a good night. See you later.